Doctors that are in demand realize that working with insurance companies will yield a lower profit than working with individuals who have cash who want on-demand service. So they leave the insurance game and they say, I'm only going to accept cash payments from now on. That way they know exactly what they're getting paid. They don't have to argue with insurers. And as a result, they are more financially successful than doctors who accept insurance.
That's what happened to me when I did a skin checkup. I had a mole and WebMD said it was basal cell. I wanted to get it checked out, but the wait was 2 months to get in. Or I just pay $250 out of pocket and I go to the person down the street and I got in the next morning.
Cool. So doctors are leaving the insurance system to just take cash. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, as much as I understand it, it is really just exacerbating the problem for consumers, because the problem is they want to go to their concierge doctor, and that's fantastic, and you pay like a rate, like a monthly stipend or whatever the amount is for like to have membership. The problem is your doctor isn't a doctor of all things. So if something goes wrong with you, gastroenterology, or you need a dermatologist, or you need an oncologist, your doctor can't do all of that. And so if you go without insurance so that you can see a concierge doctor, it's not going to help you. It could really harm you if the most catastrophic thing happens. So although I understand like doctors doing that, I mean, really what I think the solve maybe for some of this is like cap what doctors can charge and what insurance can charge. Like there's no mandate on this stuff, and that's really where things go kind of off the rails, I think.
I think a lot of people buy insurance because they want to go to a doctor. Like they have a group plan and like that's what they think they use insurance for. But really it's for if something major happens, you know, if something like crazy. So if you want to have a concierge doctor, I think that's awesome. If you have a really good relationship, but you should pay for concierge if you want to do that, but then have a catastrophic plan just in case something major.
But financially, who can do that? Like that's
you gotta
very
have
expensive.
like what are the going rates of concierge? Have you looked into it?
I mean, because it's probably $150-$200 a month that you're paying for that.
Yeah.
So who's going to be able? Most people, a lot of people, maybe not most, a lot of people cannot pay a premium and pay $200 a month to a concierge doctor.
Well, I think a concierge doctor is, and tell me if this is super naive, but I feel like a concierge doctor is for higher income, right? Like, is everybody going to a concierge doctor? Is that a thing?
Maybe, but like what I experience happening right now is that people have a doctor, and of all walks of life, people have a doctor, and then their doctor decides to leave and go concierge. So if you already, whether you're middle income, high income, whatever, you already have this relationship, and now this doctor is leaving. And if you've already established with them, you don't want to lose them, but they've switched to concierge. So you have one of two choices. You can continue to see this doctor and you can pay their concierge fee, or you can switch doctors and keep traditional insurance. And the problem is like, for a lot of people, like, because to your point, they are more affluent. Like if you're able to afford $200 for a concierge doctor, you're probably not subsidized. Like if you're able to buy that extra thing. So you're looking at, for a family, $1,500, $2,000 a month for like your health insurance plan, plus another $2,400 a year for the cost for the concierge doctor. So it just all starts to add up. And I don't know. I mean, I think, there's a problem with a lot of doctors now not taking marketplace plans. So unfortunate.
Yeah.
You have a lot of carriers right now that are leaving the marketplace again. Like we saw an exodus, like a mass exodus in like 2016, I think it was. And now it's happening again.
Yeah, Cigna just bounced.
Cigna left,
out.
Aetna left last year. Baylor Scott and White is out, which is a big Texas, plan. So like they're dropping out again. And so what's going to happen? I don't know the answer.
Yeah, let's talk about the POV from the doctor. Should doctors have to go through all of the craziness to get paid from insurance companies? Like if you were a doctor, like the doctor is watching this video, you own a practice. Is that fair for them, or would you rather just pay cash and just be done?
I can see it both ways, but I think it's like our world, right? Like we help people from all walks. Sometimes you're going to make a lot of money off the transaction because it's a very robust plan.
Yeah.
Other times you're not going to make anything, but we still do it because we're here to really help people. And if you're like only going after the wealthy people, where's your heart? If you're not helping people who probably need your help more, where's your heart? So I think even like, from our vantage point, like we experience some of this, and I continue to help people that don't have a ton of money because I want to help people. And I would tell a new agent, like, if you're like struggling to help everyone who needs your help, then you probably don't have a full enough pipeline. Because if I help someone where I'm not going to make really any money off the transaction, I'm okay with it because my heart feels good and because I have enough other stuff in the pipeline that it's not going to like take me out. But I think the same thing for doctors. It's like you take an oath to do no harm. You take an oath to like help people. Like, at what point does some of the capitalistic like greed side of it leave because you're here to help people, not to your detriment, but like, could you afford to see some Medicaid clients? Could you afford, like, if you're a really good doctor, don't you want to make your services available to some more people?
It's a really good point. Are you doing it for the money, or are you doing it to help people?
Yeah.
out? And a lot of people have to be on insurance because, you know, like, it's crazy in America.
Well,
like,
I mean, everybody should have insurance. Like, end of story. Like, it is terrifying. And I meet people all the time that are like, we're just going to forego coverage. Like, I had a lady the other day who had breast cancer a couple years ago, and that obviously is very near and dear to my heart. And she's like, yeah, those prices are just not affordable. We're just going to go without coverage. And I'm like, how on earth can you like have had cancer in your recent past and think that it's wise to go without coverage? Like, and maybe people don't understand, or maybe it's really desperate times call for really desperate measures. I'm not sure, but something is definitely broken. And my belief is start with pharmaceutical, deal with those a-holes. Like, why are they charging crazy amounts of money just because they can? That's so gross.
Yeah, that feels like the biggest markup because it's almost selling a product versus a service. Like, it's not like a doctor or like a surgeon is performing a service to like watch over you. A prescription is like not a supplement, but it's like a product that you're selling, and it only costs so much to make it, and then they upcharge it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, my belief is, let's fix the pharmaceutical. Let's put some real caps and parameters there. Let's deal with like what the doctors can charge, because you could go to one doctor and then another doctor down the street and they have totally different prices for the exact same service.
Yeah.
Like, put some sort of parameter there, like what they can charge and what can be billed to an insurance company, because that's where like part of the problem comes in, is that like these providers upcharge when insurance is involved, but not just to pay for like the administration and like waiting for your money. Like, I could see like some sort of upcharge for those things, but we're talking 200-400% that they're like increasing the price because insurance is involved. And that's like, put more rules. Like, I hate to say like more rules, but like, sounds like we need to be babysat. We need some monitoring. Like, that's where things are going so awry.
No, 100%. And I think from both vantage points, like from a doctor and or like a patient, if you can find the group of people that you really want to serve or help, or on the flip side, if you find a doctor who actually like cares for you and helps you, I think as you make more money, not just money's the only factor, but like you really want to watch your health, because like during those wellness checks or like that blood work or like the different stuff, like that's where things are caught or can be prevented before they become so much. And if you're building a life, family, not just always money, but money goes into it. If you have hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars and you get struck with something critical, it could like wreck your whole trajectory of like what you're building, you know? And so I just think you gotta, like, if you find a doctor, that's great. A lot of doctors don't really care. Like my wife, when she went to some doctors for like wellness check, like it's like, hey, how fast can you get in and can you get out? Like, I don't really want to do this right now.
Oh yeah, what was I watching something the other day where they're like, or maybe I was talking to a client the other day who's in healthcare, and they said that like there was a company that came in and took over like their practice or something, and they could only spend 17 minutes with the client from start to finish. Like, crazy. Which, I mean, we spend more time with clients about picking a health plan. That's not even as serious as like your health and like really getting into like a discovery and understanding what's going on with you. So to cap that feels so, I don't know. I mean, like, it just feels very transactional and not like necessarily as caring as it should be. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's definitely broken, but I think you have to start with, my opinion, my personal opinion, take it for what it's worth. You got to start with the companies and mandating, like putting some parameters around. Like it's just been such a capitalistic kind of free for all. It's like the Wild West out here. Like you can charge whatever you want, you can do whatever you want. You don't, like, even in a practice, like clients don't understand this, right? That like even within a practice, just like they'll give you the name to see if the practice is a network, and you're like, I can't look at the practice, I gotta look at the provider, because the provider could be in a practice and the practice is a network and the provider isn't. And like these are all really, like, by the time you realize what happened, it's expensive. And no insurance company is going to, or no provider either, is going to have billed your insurance and then retract that and give you a cash rate. Like once insurance is involved, it's over. Like there's no going back on that. And so just kind of a mess.
It's such a mess. So what do we do here to help out between like both of these sides?
I mean, everybody needs to have insurance, period, end of story. But there is definitely a chord of you could buy more insurance than you need. So like finding the right plan and paying for the services that you're going to use is super important. And in order to do that, you got to work with someone who has lots of options that they can show you and help you find what is tailor fit to you.
Yeah, so if you guys are struggling with a health plan, put down the comments below. Do you like concierge doctors? Do you don't? Do you have a good relationship with your doctor? And if you need a health plan, there's going to be a link down below. Click it. We have agents ready to help out and get you guys hooked up.
Yep.